Hey, what's up guys? My name is Anshul and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today in this video, let us talk about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra final leaks and rumors. I have talked about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in a lot of videos and this one over here is the final one because the phone is launching next week of filming this video and I am more excited as I know that I may be able to pre-order one and review this device for you in the coming days. This one over here is a major step up from all the other smartphones that we know of because we know that this year we will have all the things that were missing from the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and this is literally the first time that we will see all this happening. And again, I wanted all the Google Pixel features to be there on the Samsung Galaxy devices, and that was something that was missing on the Samsung ones. And again, now we will have the very same on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So let us discuss what is new and what is coming on this upcoming device the next week. Let us talk about the release date on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra because this device will be here on January 17, or if we look at the Canadian Eastern Time, it will launch on January 16 and that would be 1 p.m. EST. So if you live in North American market, especially the EST timing, you can watch this live event on samsung.com and you will be able to see everything that has launched on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Also, one thing to note is that this year the Samsung Galaxy series is launching 1 month ahead of the OnePlus series as well, the flagship one that is the OnePlus 12 for this year, and that means that Samsung will be able to convince more customers to buy the Samsung flagship smartphone and the sales will be a little bit more than what they would have expected if the phone might have launched 1 month later, or maybe in February or maybe in March of the year 2024. So this is a good thing in my opinion. Now this year's of launch will be more exciting as you will have more refined smartphone which will truly rival the iPhone 15 Pro Max, because again, iPhone 15 Pro Max is a great smartphone, a great all-rounder one, but it does not have all those crazy AI features that the Google Pixel 8 Pro had. And again, Samsung will be bringing almost all those features on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and it will give a hard time to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Also, if you pre-order the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra on the launch date, you will get a $100 voucher from Samsung in a few countries with maybe a free Galaxy Buds 3 as well and double the storage, which will be 512GB after doubling. I'm excited as my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra does have a 512GB of internal storage, and if the same thing comes on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra at the launch price, basically doubling the storage, that would be something that I would be looking forward to in the year 2024 while upgrading my Android smartphone of this year. Also, do not forget that the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra will be AI loaded with so features that would be coming directly from the Google Pixel 8 Pro, and maybe some of those features may be an enhanced version of the very same. Now, this has been my biggest complaint from the Samsung devices since I started to use the Google Pixel 6 series of the smartphone, and again, I'm just blown away that what those smartphones are able to do in the power that is basically half of what you're getting from the other flagship smartphones like Apple and Samsung. And seeing that thing from the Samsung devices in this year will be just mind boggling. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the Pixel smartphones except for their lack of power. That is something that I do feel about my Google Pixel 8 Pro, and that is exactly the same reason that keeps me away from that device, just the lack of raw power on that smartphone. I think Apple should be worried over here because for the first time in so many years we are seeing something that is really a true rival to the Apple iPhones in almost every specifications because of the enhanced AI features on that smartphone. Now by specification I might also mean the design on these smartphones, but we will talk about the design later in this video as that is something I had already mentioned a lot of times. But let us look at all the AI features though. I recently got us a look at the Samsung AI. It might be called the Galaxy AI instead of being called as the Eureka AI. And it does make a lot of sense to make all those things a bit more simpler to be spoken. But that is something that might be confirmed from the invitation that we got from Samsung recently. This is pretty neat actually. And so are these features. We will have features like the live translate feature, and that is just like the Google Pixel 8 that will help you to speak foreign languages on the spot right from inside of the Samsung Galaxy application. That is just insane because Samsung might be improving a lot over here. We will also have the night photography zoom that will again be something that will change the entire landscape on the cameras on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, because just think about it. Mostly when you take photographs in the dark lighting conditions and that is a zoom one, the results are just not very good. But with the help of the AI and all those generative AI algorithms to be very specific, Samsung will be able to recreate those scenes and give you an image that is again something that would be mind boggling. Now, another feature that I know that Samsung will never skip on is the magic editor tool from the Google Pixel 8 Pro. And yes, Samsung would have their own version, that is the generative edit feature that will allow the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra to edit, move, or even remove objects from the photograph. That is just insane. And that would work exactly the same as the Google Pixel 8 Pro. You select the object and you move from the x-axis to y-axis or to any other axis that you would want on the screen. Yes, it won't give you a 3D axis for sure. This is just a cool thing to have on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, because that is something that is the major norm in the year 2024. I think that Samsung might have a better version, as it might allow you to use text to ask AI to generate some of the features on the images as well. Just think about it, that how cool it would be if Samsung is able to do so. But I think there might be some limitations on AI and some of the limitations on the government side as well, that you cannot use text to generate anything on the images, because that would be a huge blunder if we are able to do the very same. So some restrictions that we might know of as well will be coming on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra as well. Now, another thing that I'm confirmed of is that the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra will indeed come with a 200 megapixel sensor. That means that if it is able to use some kind of AI in it, it will be able to regenerate a few things on a photograph. That is again something very amazing. And we know of that because we have a new feature upcoming on this device, that will be a high resolution feature on this device. Now, it will use AI to share photographs that will be sharp and capture the movement very perfectly. It might also help you to unblur the images too, but we do not know what exactly this feature is, and that is exactly something that we might be able to see in the Samsung event next week. Apart from that, Samsung will also bring a screen display feature on their phone, and it will allow you to take your streaming and gaming to the edge on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I am not sure about how this feature will improve the streaming, but I'm expecting Samsung to do just more and bring some kind of cool gaming experience on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that would make Samsung to never launch a gaming device, because all that power that you need to be able to stream something on a smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra will be having the exact same feature on their device this year. Now, talking about the above, it looks like the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is a lot like the Google Pixel 8 Pro, but that is exactly that I wanted to say about the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. But that smartphone just lacked all those AI features in the last year. But here we have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra leaks, which I'm proud of. It feels like the Google Pixel 8 Pro features are just bundled in the new chassis on a Samsung Galaxy S24. That is an amazing thing. And as we know that the processor will be a faster one as well, I am even more excited about AI on this smartphone. Now, listen. This means that the entire package will be more enticing. The phone will come with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor that is very standard on the Samsung smartphones to come with the latest flagships in the market, and that is again something that will be there in all the markets. So there might be no Exynos model this year as well. This means that you will have raw power and ray tracing, which you cannot expect from the Google Pixel devices. Along with that, we now have some more advanced AI features that are more advanced than the Google Pixel 8 devices as well. And that is all packed in a titanium frame, just like the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But again, that smartphone is just basically a boring piece of tech and does not do any kind of generative AI, the modern phone that we have in the market. Also, just before I forget, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra will indeed come with a 200 megapixel main camera sensor that will be exactly similar to the one that we had on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. The only difference is that we now have a better ISP from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. That means it will be able to utilize the full capability of this sensor that we had on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra from the last year. and combined with the generative AI, we will just have an awesome camera to look at in the year 2024. I still want a 1-inch camera sensor on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that is something to be seen in the actual launch event. Now, talking about all this, it basically seems like the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is a perfect smartphone, which I have been asking from Samsung from quite a few years, and that is again not the Apple smartphone, just the Samsung smartphones for the Samsung lovers, and I am one of them. Apart from all this, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra will come with a 6.8 inches display, and this will be a flat display instead of a curved one like we saw on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now, if you ask me, the curved displays does look better than the flat displays on the smartphones, but again, the flat displays are way more practical, and I think that Samsung will be bringing something special on their devices, and that is something that I'm looking forward to. It will come with a 120 Hz of variable refresh rate that is quite common and standard in this year 2024. Also, the smartphone will finally fix the brightness on the smartphones, and this year we will be seeing a 2600 nits of peak brightness on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. That is again just very insane, and I know that we have some other devices that have a peak brightness of even more, but I think that 2600 nits of peak brightness is quite a sweet spot on the smartphones, at least not the ones that are the foldable ones, but the regular smartphones that we have in the market. Now, the smartphone will come in different colors like the purple, yellow, the natural titanium, and the black color. There might be some other special colors that will be available in few specific markets, and a few of them will be very specific to the Samsung only site, the special editions that they have on their website. Now, onto the camera side, as I just mentioned, there will be a lot of features that will be carried from the Google Pixel 8 Pro. The camera setup will be almost the same as the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and so is the design. That means a boxier one with the S Pen support on one side of the smartphone. That is basically what we had with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra as well, which means that the design will be almost the same, but it will be again in a new chassis that is a titanium one. Also, before I forget to mention, the cameras will support 8K video recording, and that may be not a gimmick, and Samsung might be improving a lot from what we had with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra in the terms of the 8K recording. And well, that was all that I wanted to share in this video. Everything that we know about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra as of filming this video. And do not forget, Samsung has been a major company that has been developing and innovating in the smartphone market. Just think about the foldable smartphones, the one with the curved displays and the one with the first variable camera aperture on the smartphones. Everything that Samsung has done in the past has just been amazing, and this is a new phase of generative AI on the Samsung smartphones, and that is a major movement in the industry of the smartphone that we know of as of 2024. And that was all that I wanted to share in this video. I hope you like this video, and I hope that this video had been a helpful one for all of you guys. Thanks for watching this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.